What's best for Jerome Max Holloway? After beating Dustin Poirier in dominating fashion for his retirement fight, he calls out Ilya or hints for another fight with him or a rematch, but according to Chael Sonnen, that's not quite possible because Armin's going to be fighting Ilya. And I think that's honestly what's best for the lightweight division. But where does this leave Max? So I'm going to be naming a few opponents that I think could be best for him. First person I have to say would be Charles Oliveira. He's number 4 ranking in the lightweight division, and Max is ranked 3 in the lightweight division. And I feel like it'd be an interesting fight. They both improved since the last time they fought, and I think this is the best thing to do. Like, this is the fight they should book. But if they can't book the fight, I would have to say Justin Gaethje. And it's not the reason why you guys assume. We all know Max beat Justin Gaethje the first time they fought at UFC 300, but let's be real. Max is the guy who's been retiring everybody. He retired Dustin, and he retired the Korean Zombie. He's gonna have to retire Justin Gaethje. And if Justin Gaethje believes that he really deserves the title shot, get that rematch with Max Holloway. The guy beat you like in incredible fashion. Get your get back. If you can get your get back, you can probably stop complaining about you deserve this title shot. Beat the guy who took that loss away from you from getting that title shot, and you say that you took the sacrifice and said you're a businessman. Get that rematch with Max Holloway. You win, you get the title. You can't complain. You're getting your get back. But if you lose, just retire. If you know what Dana White said, if you thought about retirement, just retire. If not Justin Gaethje, I would say Max Holloway should fight Dan Hooker. The reason why I say that is because Dan Hooker fought Gamrot, the same guy who fought Armin and beat for, I don't know, a while ago. But yet again, everyone changes. Just like how Michael Chandler knocked out Dan Hooker. That was Dan Hooker without tattoos, and he became a mythical fighter with tattoos. So, plus, I think Dan Hooker versus Max Holloway would be a bloodbath. I think it would be a great entertaining fight. And out of those fighters, they should, book them. But if not Dan Hooker, then the only person would be Paddy Pimblett. And if Max Holloway wins, he's fraud checking Paddy for fighting washed fighters like Michael Chandler, Bobby Green, and Tony Ferguson. And then after that hype, Paddy's not getting that title shot with Ilya, and that beef would just be wasted potential if Max fights Paddy Pimblett and wins. But if Paddy wins, it would be another opportunity to get Paddy versus Ilya. Whoever wins gets the title. I think that would be a really good, entertaining fight. And they should maybe book it, It would be a fraud check for Paddy if Max wins. But that's the ultimate test, unlike Michael. No offense, I love Michael. He's my favorite fighter. And yeah, this is what I think is best for Max Holloway for his next fight. And if you guys like the video, subscribe and repost it and, comment. That would be cool.